Hey everybody, we're back for more Final Fantasy as I make my way through the Final Fantasy series. Currently on Final Fantasy IV, we should be wrapping it up today. Maybe, possibly. If we do this right, we might even platinum it in the first place. So, I was just watching that trailer again. I've only now spotted that Phil put a 5 on the side of the train. Because it's Phantom Train, but in some localities it's Doom Train. The Doom Train 5. It's just didn't even notice the own in-joke in my own fucking thing that I commissioned. Anyway, good stuff. Right. Last stream, we made our way to the moon because of our fantastic plan to keep the last crystal from Golbez. Was to instead of just leave it where it was, which was very heavily and very well defended. Instead, we decided to take it from there and just carry it around with us, despite us having been defeated by Golbez numerous times in the past. We figured that would be a good plan. Anyway, shock, it wasn't a good plan, and was taken, and Golbez opened the way to, what was it called? The Machine of Babel or something? The Giant of Babel, something like that. Big mech, anyway, came out of the tower and started laying waste to the planet. We had to go to the moon for some reason to collect an NPC and then take them back to Earth. I still don't really know why we did that, but okay. It seems like a really weird tangent for the story. But anyway, apparently people live on the moon. Apparently Cecil is a descendant of somebody who lived on the moon. And it turns out Golbez is our brother. Okay. Weird, but alright. Golbez was also under mind control, much like Cain, being mind controlled by somebody else on the moon, Zemus, who's apparently a big enemy of our father. It's not clear what happened to Daddy, but we're going to have to deal with Zemus now. So that is the plan for this stream, now that I've done all of the optional shit. I'll just get us in here first. I can talk about the optional things that I've done. So, most of it was very boring grinding stuff, so there's a reason I didn't do it on stream. So, as we're keeping an eye on 100%ing, the bestiary, however you want to pronounce it, is mostly done. The ones that are missing now are all in the final couple of dungeons, as well as the handful of bosses as well in there. So that's for that. Chests and items and stuff, we have found all of the hidden items, so the only things left now are the last couple of chests that are in the final dungeons, so we'll keep an eye out for them. I did get some summons, so I've gotten the 4 hidden summons that require just a ton of grinding. Basically, you fight a bunch of goblins, and there's a very small chance that they'll drop the hidden goblin summon item. We did that for a while. It was the same for bombs, it was the same for the cockatrice, and it was the same for the mind flayer. So there's a couple of fairly low level summons. We'll show them off. I actually haven't seen them yet. Odin is very hit and miss. We got Odin at the very end of the last stream. He's an instant kill, but he very rarely actually goes off and eats 45 MP every time, so he's a real risk to use. And I don't think he works on bosses, which is fairly typical. Other than that, I don't think I had anything else to do. Just filling in the bestiary. There was one enemy that I did have to go back to a previous save to get. The mech dragon. He only appears in the Tower of Babel. And the Tower of Babel is a one-time only dungeon. But you can't return to it. Anyway, now we're going to the moon. Again. So the very, very end, story-wise, Golbez has been freed from his mind control and is now intent on going to the moon to take on Zemus, who was responsible for the mind control and was trying to destroy Earth and various other reasons. The reasoning given for why he was trying to destroy Earth is he basically wants to eradicate life on Earth so it's freed up for the Lunarians to take over. For his people. And Fusoryu, that was his name? Who we met, who was sleeping here, is also in Lunarian. He was on a different faction who was like, we can live in peace and harmony and what have you. So they're kind of at odds with each other, but What's his face woke up first, so he got to do his thing first. Trying to take over Golbez, trying to take over Kane, etc. So Golbez has returned to the moon with Fusoriu. This is where we met him the first time, so this is where we're going back to see where they went. Because we don't think they should be doing this by themselves. Okay, so this is where we found Fusoriu, and as I recall, these are restorative plates. Hit these while we're here. Okay. So also, actually, I'm going to point this out because it's something that's been frustrating me. Actually, I need to change something real quick. Small bit of lag on OBS, then I remember there's something I need to turn off, because it does occasionally cause lag. Okay, that should be better. Still seeing a bit. We'll just have to put up with it. Anyway, one small thing. So last time I was complaining about the coloring, and the colors you guys were seeing were not the colors I was seeing. And I've discovered the issue. So up in the top of the screen, you can see the light shining down. Usually that is like fairly white, really cool light. But for whatever reason, it was like very red the last time. And I've seen that in a couple of streams now, and I can't tell if it's every stream, because not every game has these kind of colors that have the kind of saturation to them, but Final Fantasy did. And as I recall, Prince of Persia did as well. So basically the way out of it is HDR has to be off. But more importantly, deep color output has to be off as well. Now, turning this off turns HDR off anyway, so we do have that. But if you have HDR off, but still have deep color output on, you get like really strong saturated colors. I don't. Like the TV that I'm playing this on is fine. But for whatever reason, it was not fine for you guys. And I guess the color range is much higher, but it's not able to actually output those colors in just regular SDR. So it ends up on the higher levels of the reds and the higher levels of the blues and so on. So that's why it ends up looking really saturated. But now it looks pretty good. Quite good necessarily, but pretty much exactly the way it looks for me. So that's fine. Alright, anyway. I'm just going to deactivate Elgato for a second. That's the wrong one. That's the camera. That's not what I wanted to deactivate. Where is it? I'm gonna give it a second, and hopefully that will sort the kind of stuttering I'm seeing. Still kind of seeing it. I think that's not coming through on your end. Anyway, we're just going to continue through, because there's not a whole lot I can do about it at this point. Alright, all the crystals. Oh, the Tower of Babel broke the seal placed in Zemus. Now you may reach him. Powerful weapons that once posed a threat to the Lunarians are sealed away in the core along with Zemus. Shall guide you to the core. Let's head for the moon's core. Okay. We are the crystals of the moon. Tremendous energy field exists between Zemus and our people. Containing Zemus's madness strains our power to the utmost. So yeah. Okay, I know where I was getting view from. Entered the core with Cluya's son some time ago. Alright, they've been gone a while, have they? Step on the portal when you're ready. He shall guide you to the core. Hey, that was close. You guys nearly fell off. Alright, we've now found every location in the game. That's what that trophy is. There are no more unique locations. Alright, so there's a chest, and then some hidden path. Monsters! Oh, these guys were kind of a pain last time we fought them. Mostly for this move. It's not that bad this time. So let's see what some of these are like. Let's throw out Goblin. Nice. That's less nice. Fuck me. Cool, they can fucking one-shot you. Black Garb, okay. How many X potions do I have? Only 2, that's not a lot. Alright, I'm not using that. Okay, good enough. Black Garb is, I think, something for, it's either something for Edge or it's something for the mages. It's for Edge. Counters were off. I'm back on. Okay, so take the warp pad. That's not good. Actually, use an item instead. Oh, you prick! Do I have anything that gets rid of Petrify? Toad, Mini, Silence, Pig, Darkness, Poison. That's everything else. Is the hidden path. There it is. Okay, there's a chest in the darkness. Okay, if I get to that. Lads. What else will we try? I'm a little worried about self-destruct because it might also kill Rydia. Guess now is the time to find out. No. He has his own self-destruct though. It's quite strong. Okay, so self-destruct does Rydia's HP in damage. Which is, I mean, it's pretty decent, actually. Especially when you don't really know what it's going to do, because it's quite cheap. It's quite a cheap summon, and it looks like it's an instant cast as well. Monsters. Alright, Sylph. I haven't seen Sylph spell. Nice. You got fucking nothing out of that. What else? Cockatrice, Petrify. Find this unlikely that it's gonna happen. Let's see. Okay. Wasn't expecting that to actually work. Sage's Staff. Okay. Okay, what was last? Mind Flayer? Did it work? It did not. It's meant to paralyze them. Kill Rydia. Oh, no. Do a lot of damage, actually. Dragon. Okay. That was all the secret ones. And Sylph, which you hadn't seen yet. You could try Odin. He might work, he might not. Then Tetskin. Nope, miss. That's how you know. If you immediately come back, it missed. That's one weapon. Looks like it's Edge's weapon. Well, I don't know. It looks like a katana. Actually, it could just be the Masamune. Japanese Excalibur, basically. The seeker of this blade, I bring death. Oh shit, I forgot to can float everybody. Oh well. I have the quick save. It's fine. It's kind of pointless using Odin here because the White Dragon is considered a boss. Ah, you fool! We're all floating, except for maybe he's not floating. Everybody else is floating. Okay, that gets through the slow. Already been slowed, you can't be slowed again. Okay, that's annoying. Actually, maybe he's not considered a boss. Because he didn't die the way bosses do. Oh, the Murasam. Okay, that's probably for Edge. A katana said to hide otherworldly power, casts Protect when used in battle. So it's a defender, kinda? Okay. Everybody still has float on them. And use up some of Cecil's magic. Good enough. Oh, actually, the guide makes a pretty good point. Since we have to make our way straight back up anyway, might as well just ease ourselves out and go to these things. Okay. So now we're not going to be taking that route, we're going to go straight down instead. So in terms of trophies, we are trying to do I go here? Oh, we got it. Fuck off, miss. Here was me thinking if you got it at all, it hits everybody, but no, apparently it can miss. Okay, so before I was rudely interrupted there, for the trophies we still have left to get are all the bestiaries. We should get all of those in this dungeon, hopefully. Even if we don't, this isn't a one-time dungeon, I can come back to it. Or it's not that I can go back to it, it's that I can save here and leave, kind of. Who's that for, really? So we have that. We have all the chests. There's a couple of chests left to get in here. As you can see, more than a few chests to get in this area. There's all of the sealed weapons. We've gotten one of them already. So there's a few more to collect. And then there's finish the game. And there's one other kind of annoying grinding thing that I'll do a little bit of on the stream, but I'm not going to be spending too much time. So if I don't get it, I'll get it after the stream. I will point it out when we get to it. Yes, and the last thing that we also need to get is everybody needs to eventually reach level 70. So... Taro's better. Who's on 70 then? Kane and Cecil are on 70, so we just need to get the rest. So Edge, basically. We need to get Edge to level 70, because everyone else will be on 70 by the time he gets there. OBS is looking really weird to me today, I don't know. Anyway, it seems fine. I don't know. I think it's okay. Cecil. Dragon Shield. Stop giving him that. Stop making me fight these guys. Dragon Helm. Gold Dragon. That's new. They're quite weak though. Not sure what Constrict is, but oh, it does paralyze, okay. He's really going after Cecil. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Everyone else is... Kane could go for a bit more. Everyone else is fine, for the most part. Ragged Mail, also for Kane. Shield that is resistant to dragon attacks, fire, ice, and lightning. Helmet that is resistant to all of that. Armor that is resistant to all of that. Cool. Any other chest? There's one chest at the bottom. Okay, so that's the rest of the dragon gear. Bone Dragon. Damage on that, on the bow. The Artemis arrow as a Foley element to it or something. Gone. Someday I'll get something. Someday I'll manage to steal. B4. There's one there, and there's one on the left as well. There's quite a few different places we can go here. Just at the top, there's just at the bottom. So we already have an Artemis arrow. That one down. Udragon. Get the big boy. Why are these only hitting edge? It's weird. Okay, edge is nearly there. 68. Elixir. Nice. Ouch. Okay. Guys are taking the piss. is okay. Dino zombie. Not a bone dragon anymore. Nice. Arrow named after the goddess of the moon. It's effective against. Oh, it's effective against dragons. That's why the dragons are taking so much damage. Okay. Sure have been a lot of dragons. It's been almost all dragons, actually, the last while. Monsters! Oh, fuck. Okay. Stardust Rod. Might be better for, it would be better for Rosa, but while we're still fighting dragons and stuff, I think it's probably best we leave her with an item. The Artemis arrow. Okay, there's another sealed item over there. And a ton of items here. Should I stop bothering trying to steal? Couldn't steal this time. Not detected, just couldn't. Monsters! And red. Well, two dragons. Might as well have them say hello to their daddy. Oh, that could be it. Oh, Rydia's not 69. Or this. She must have missed XP because she died that one fight. Okay. So we're waiting on Rydia now instead. Crystal Shield. A shield that is resistant to undead attacks, as opposed to the last one we had, which was just a good shield. That should do it. There we go. We have up and down. Lottery button. Yep. That's good to know. He's always had that ability. Is that 9,000? Monsters! Shit, not another behemoth. Still mail. I'll be Cecil again. Take too long. It's not that it takes too long, it's just too expensive. Monsters! They are apparently weak to ice magic, I was reading. Sure are. Crystal gloves. Okay, so just looking on the crystal helm at this point. Hitting me from the back again. Ouch. I don't have vent for paralysis. White robe, Rosa. There's... I don't know what Curse does. There's the last of the Crystal Helm. Or the last of the Crystal Gear, rather. What did Protect Ring do? Ring that is resistant to fire, ice, and lightning. Pretty good. Curse in other games usually stops you from being able to use, like, Limit Break kind of stuff. Final Fantasy VIII, I think it prevents Aura. Or prevents you from using your Limit Break anyway. And Final Fantasy IX, it stops Trance, I think. And then after that, I don't really know. You don't encounter it very often. For Doom, if the number ever gets to lower than 0, it's instant death. So, 10-second death. Okay, so this room has a unique enemy in it. The only place you can find this enemy. On the other hand, fighting this enemy now would be a mistake. So, fighting them now is just going to end up being a big long slog of a fight. So instead, we're going to keep going. And once I pick up those 2 items that we'll encounter a bit later, things should be a little bit smoother for that fight. Okay, shurikens. Cottage, yeah, it's not bad. just want to make sure I don't miss any of these items, because if we do, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Where are we going? Oh, fuck this. Okay, we eventually gonna get over to that sport point? Damn it. Another protector ring. Okay, put that on Rydia. Snooze. Okay, we are here. The damned by Zimas shall never bear this sword. Dank, Bahamut. Mega Flare straight away. Ow! Fuck's sake. That's gonna hurt. Or not. I expect that to do a bit more damage, to be honest. Where's Reflect? There's Reflect. Okay. On Cecil. And then I cast Flare on Cecil. he used the trick. You can't reflect 2 spells at once. Blind. Where the fuck is haste? There it is. Well, that was fucking stupid. Fell for my own trick. Well, that could have been a disaster. Actually, after I hasted the boss. Rock the rock. Nice. Is that even better than Excalibur? It is, significantly. A holy sword feared by monsters that was once sealed. I wonder if they started adding Gotterdammerung yet? Or did they only get to Ragnarok at this point? Excalibur used to be their big weapon, and the Masamune as well, which was usually more of a secret type weapon. I mean, Excalibur was as well, but it had like a quest associated with it, whereas Masamune was more of a, you just have to look for it and you'll find it. This is the first time I think Ragnarok has been in it. And then Gotterdammerung is Ragnarok again, but German instead. Means the same thing. But I don't think they started adding that until 7, maybe? How are we looking at the bestiary? Okay. Missing 148. Okay, what is 148? I have an eye encounter. One for 8 is Little Murderer. It's a good name. Okay, he's supposed to be on this floor. Where? Okay, I mean, we'll have to go back here anyway because there's one enemy type we did miss. I know I've deliberately missed because fighting it right now, we can beat it, it just would be a pain in the ass to fight because it would take ages. Let's take. You have too much HP. Okay, so get back to here. I'm just gonna... Any enemy that takes too long to fight, I'm just gonna run. This guy's pretty straightforward since he seems like he spends the first couple of rounds just casting Doom on people. Monsters! Minerva Bustier. Okay. On B7, you'll see 3 rooms on the southern side of the map. Right, I mean, I wasn't gonna actually bother healing up, but since you did that feckin' spell, now I am gonna bother healing up. Turn counters off so we can get here without being attacked. Coveter of the Holy Lance shall perish. Plague? Okay, so he's doomed, everybody. Great. So the guy just says hit them as hard as you can, basically. Oh, sneaky! That's really sneaky. Cast Doom and then cast Haste on somebody. Nasty. The Holy Lance? Probably. Arcane. Change, they didn't give him fucking Defender again. Spear imbued with sacred power casts Holy when used in battle. It's pretty strong. Where'd you guys come from? By sacred force, we shall protect the ribbons. Lunasaurs? they've already cast Reflect on themselves, so we can't really cast any spells on them. We could do the trick again, I suppose, but it's probably a better use of Rydia to try to hit both of them with Bahamut instead. Although, having said that, one of them died before I actually got there. Frick. Okay, so those are the items I wanted before we started looking for that last enemy. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way back there. And we're gonna do a little bit of grinding. You can pretty much guarantee a fight with them, but we are trying to we are trying to get a specific drop from this enemy, and it is notoriously pretty rare. In the original game, it was like practically you would never see it. In the Pixel Remastered, they did make it a little bit more likely. Okay, so she has a ribbon on. What else should I give a ribbon? Possibly Cecil? This is just going to attack anyway, so that's fine. It doesn't matter if he gets berserked. Rydia, it would matter. It would matter quite a bit if Rydia got berserked, so give her the ribbon as well then. I remember when I said, you're like, why would you ever want something that can call monsters? Well, it turns out you can guarantee getting this enemy here if you use Siren. There's a few other locations where you can effectively guarantee an enemy, a particular enemy will spawn. This is who we were looking for. As you can see, Edge is already berserked. Did it drop? Oh, of course it did. It's like extremely unlikely that it will. Why is everyone on such low HP? I'm gonna go heal everybody, because... And also Rydia has basically no MP right now. We're going to keep encounters off and just get back to there. Alright, I'm back. So, Berserk kind of somewhat works against them, while it does make it so that basically everybody just attacks. Or if you're Berserk, all you'll do is attack. It also increases your attack. No, try ether. That's not what we want. We want an item called a pink tail. That's what we're looking for. gonna speed up the fight a little bit. Just keep an eye on people's HP if I do have to step in. It's gonna be unlikely we're gonna get basically on stream, but we'll see. It could happen. Dang it. Okay. Well, we've added them to the bestiary anyway. There is an item they drop that we need to do one last secret thing. And it's to get the best armor in the game. Don't remember what it's called. You need to get one of them to drop a pink tail, go back to the guy who gave us the adamantite ore, and give him that tail instead. Remember, we gave him a rat tail. That's how we got adamantite ore the first time. We give him a pink tail, he gives us more. And we can take that to the same guy who made Excalibur, and he will make a set of armor for us as well. You can't pick between the things. We couldn't have said, hey, make us the armor instead. It's... The rat tail gets you Excalibur, the pink tail gets you armor. That's how it works. Okay, well, I give it time, so give it 5 more. So until Siren hits 35, then I'll stop. I'll just do it off stream instead. Actually miss every berserk though there. It's impressive. Not that time. If Cecil can somehow resist Berserk. He hasn't been hit by it at all, ever. He's wearing something that can resist it. I think the Crystal Mail maybe can? Right, last one. If we don't get it this time, I'll just grind this out off stream. No, we didn't get it. Okay. Off stream it is. As I said, it was very unlikely we were gonna get it anyway. Got a decent number of levels out of that though, so it's not all bad. Okay, so we haven't fought Little Murderer yet. I'm gonna see what Siren brings us in this room. Gold dragons. Siren will bring you the same enemy every time. We're not gonna get Little Murderer here. Okay, we'll leave the encounters on. We might encounter him on the way. And if we don't, I'm just gonna run away. God, this time we really needs to get like all of her, well, most of her MP. Music. There's a chest all the way on the left, and then there's a sealed item all the way on the right. God. You're new. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, slight problem now is that we can't actually heal ourselves. Except with summons. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, it hurt. Got a lot of HP. Shuriken. We are saving those basically for the last boss. We're saving an entire feature of Edge until the last boss. We haven't used it at all. It's his throw feature. He can throw things at you, and they hurt a lot. And Fuma Shurikens hurt a hell of a lot. None shall ever bear the cursed sword, Masabane. There it is. I was wondering where it was going to show up. Ooh, dragon. Ow. Ow! What the hell? Well, we know what to do with dragons. In the Masamune. And that's all those. Now he has the Murasam and the Masamune. He's unstoppable. The most powerful katana in the land. Cast haste when used in battle. He can cast haste and protect on himself. That's pretty... You're a little overpowered, Edge. Just saying. Alright, hit down one more. So we have 4 chests remaining. They're on the next floor down. There's 1, 2, and then I think there's 2 more on the floor after this. Gazal Whistle, I think, just summons a chocobo when you're on the world map. There we go. That's all the treasure chests. Yeah, the game's kind of telling you something when it gives you so many Fuma Shurikens here at the end. It's like, hey, I hope you haven't been using these because they're really good against the last boss. Okay, there's two enemies we haven't encountered here. I'm gonna wait for these two to kind of show up. Yeah, okay, so this is the point of no return. If we go down another floor, we're locked into the end of the game. Definitely not. I'm gonna give it a bit of time to see if these two enemies show up. We're already missing one, so we're not gonna get that on stream. I'll have to go back and fight Little Murderer myself. Oh. Apparently they show up with sirens. That's not a siren. I think it's the floor above me. Let's try the floor above us instead. This is B9. Oh, hang on. We haven't gone all the way down yet. That would explain why they weren't showing up. Okay, so this floor, once we're to the bottom, this is the point of no return. Go. Okay, so what's the deal with this enemy? Nemesis Mind. This enemy strongly resists physical attacks. Okay. Just not gonna bother then. That's not useful. Okay, there's one, and apparently one of these shows up if you use Siren. Okay, so he's the other way around. His is basically don't use magic against him or he will paralyze you. But otherwise I don't think he does anything. He just keeps doing this. Let's just speed this up. Okay, so our bestiary then should only be missing Little Murderer and the final boss. So there's Little Murderer. There's the last two bosses. Okay. Could see if we could get them. I'll just head back to where the safe space is. We won't go all the way out of the dungeon because that takes too long. I kind of want to know what Little Murderer is, because I have a sneaking suspicion it's a Tonberry, and that would be very funny. And I would like to know, and I would like to be able to show it on stream. They're not going to show up here, so we have to get here. Try a siren on this floor and see what shows up. Okay, remind me to use a cottage instead of a tent before we go fight the boss. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. He showed up straight away. That's a lot of... You got a lot of health, huh? Why did you tell me that? Vulnerable to lightning. I fooled you. Oh, what have you done? Oh no! That's pretty sneaky. I'm totally vulnerable to lightning, you guys. Lol, no I'm not. Alright, well, that was straightforward enough. He showed up when we needed him to. That is all of the bestiary. Except for the last two bosses. It wasn't a Tonberry, though. Shame. Could have sworn it would have been. Little shit. Is he actually weak to lightning? Oh, yeah, he is. But it also speeds him up, I guess? Anyway. Funny. Right. Yeah, let's go in here. Let's use a cottage, so we're at max everything. Although a second tent probably would have done the job too. Everybody's good, everyone's maxed out. We are comfortably above level 70, so this boss shouldn't prove much of an issue, really. He says, as he gets immediately annihilated. A little annoyed I didn't get the pink tail, but I mean, I somewhat assumed it was going to happen. It is already a notoriously bad drop. And I know they boosted it for the Pixel Remaster, but I don't think they boosted it by a lot. No. Still talking a couple 100 fights before you'll see it, so... Yeah, I'm not streaming all fucking night for that. That wouldn't even be all night. It'd be like... I don't know, into tomorrow I'd be doing it. Golbez! Busoya! Zimus. He's T-posing to assert dominance. Oh, Golbez, you have like hardly any HP. Where was the speed when I had you, Usoya? Why are you so fast now? Now do it, cast meteor! I am ready. Oh, futile. Double meteor. The body dies, but the spirit lives on. Death is only the beginning. Hey, wait a minute, you beat the final boss. Come on, guys. We did it. You have much strength. It is a shame Zemus had control over you. Alright! All of you have come! Yeah, but we were 1 second too late. I was supposed to take care of him. Cecil? Cecil? You didn't think that was it, did you? I am evil. I am the hatred of Zemus. I am Zeromus. Of course, I loathe all. Even Zemus. Hate that guy. His death caused his hatred to grow. We have made him stronger. Oops. Strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. It works for bad guys too. Zemus, no. Now you are Zeromus. It's time I will see to it that you are completely destroyed. It's time for you to disappear. She didn't do double meteor. Uh-oh. Meteor has no effect. Use the crystal. Shows the dark path. The crystal cannot cleanse your sins. You are bound forever by darkness. Die. Suffer. Die. My hatred will continue until all is destroyed. It is your turn. Come, join me in hell. Hang on, one sec. I gotta read everything. Okay. Elder! Cecil and the others are in danger. So I see. Now is the time to pray for them. Yes, lend me your energy. Pray for them and this planet. Alum, Forum, we must gather everyone's prayers and send us. This is literally Spirit Bomb, okay. Thoughts and prayers, everybody. It only works in Final Fantasy, not in real life. Please take my strength. I'm gonna kill the whole lot of you if you don't come back safe. Please return to us safely. Do it for this land. You have our support. We pray for you as well. I don't know who you are, but okay. Come on. For Sir Cecil, for everyone. Moon, I call out to you. Please accept our prayers. It's daytime. The moon can't see you. It worked. Golbez, you must use this. Got the crystal. Zeromus, I won't lose. I can't. Hey there. Wow, how'd you guys get here? Instant transmission. This is just Dragon Ball. Let us help you. Prayers give you life. Could you give me more life? Don't give up. What? How's he here? He's fucking dead. Trust in your power. Prayers give you strength. Full health? No? Just a bit of health? Keep your focus. Don't die on us. Prayers give you vitality. Wait, why is nobody healing Cecil? Must prevail. Cecil, my brother. Give the holy power within you to the crystal. Sarah must show your true self. Prayers give you holy powers. I can still notice no one has healed me. There we go. Time distortion. All magic has been nullified. See about that. That's not good. Alright, throw Fuma Shurikens. Eat Fuma Shuriken. That's useful. Okay, you know what? I suspect I need to wait a few rounds before I can actually do anything. Oh right, I need to... I'm stupid. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I recognize that. I didn't recognize the last one. I was like, I've never seen that boss before. I do recognize that boss. Even if he makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, that must be his big move. Yep, that hits hard. That's not fair. Why did he just get 10,000 health back? What happened to all magic has been nullified? Oh. I think we did it! As long as evil exists in the hearts of the living, I cannot perish. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Well done. I had no idea you all possess such strength. The people of the blue planet have evolved beyond us Lunarians already. Yeah, you might be right. Zeramus's last words bother me, though. As long as evil exists. True evil will never die. Every living creature has at least a touch of evil in its heart alongside goodness. As long as there is light and darkness, the overworld and the underworld, it will be so. It exists because evil exists, and it was your good that destroyed Zemus's evil. Oh, stop it already. There was nothing to it. What are you talking about? I was surprised Zemus didn't try to control you. I'm sure you have enough evil inside. Nope, my heart is filled with goodness all the way. Well, it's time I returned home. Will the rest of you do now? I don't know. Disneyland, I guess? I think we'll go home too. Yes, there are people worried about us. See, glad you have such wonderful friends. Look forward to the day we meet again. Hey, about all that murdering that I did? I come with you. To join me? Yes. I cannot return home, not after all I've done. Very much like to meet my father's people. Ah, yes, Lunarian blood flows in your veins. Very well, come along. Yes, avoid your war crimes. Must be ready for a long, long sleep. I am, thank you. You sounded very worried when you called my name, Cecil. Does that mean you've forgiven me? Foolish of me, of course not. That's too much suffering for that. We're off to spend many years in slumber. Pray that the blue planet will be peaceful forevermore. Come? Yes. Cecil. Certain you want to part this way? No, I want to stab him in the back. He's your brother. Bye, everyone. Cecil. Bye. Goodbye, my brother. Cecil. Thank you. How about come back to Earth and atone for your crimes, no? 2 moons? One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light. Rise to the heavens. Over the still land. Moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth, bounty and grace. For long, Moon would set forth on a voyage. What? Once more! Okay, well that's why we have two moons, I guess, seeking out its light. Of shared blood, time's march keeps the two separated. On Earth, and on the moon. Loosh. Oh, we weren't in that when into the to begin today's training. Yes, sir. Where's Palom? Oh no, not again. And then I cast Blizzard on the creatures that we encountered at Mount Ordeals. Ow. How many times are you gonna be late to training? The Elder's really angry. Many times do I have to scold you before you learn? It'll be years before you're even half the sage Tella was. As punishment, you must train twice as hard as your sister today. That's not fair. I think it's very fair. I don't. Suck up. When will you come to realize that you have responsibilities? You are heir to the throne. I know, jeez. Your mouth says you know, but your actions say otherwise. Yeah. Correct words here would be, yes, sir. Hey, hold on a minute. I'm fucking king. I don't have to call anybody sir. I'll shape up. Can't help but think about Rydia, though. Isn't she like 14 or something? Your Highness, have you been listening to anything I've said? Nope. What a courageous young lady. Yes. I never thought she would really come back. Rydia! Rydia, why do I have fangs and you don't? Wish I didn't have fangs so I could be like you. How can I be like you? What are you talking about? It doesn't matter what we look like. Her around, the future looks bright for the land of summons. Indeed. Sure, she will get more beautiful by the day. Why does that matter? The important thing is what you're like on the inside, not the outside. Isn't that right, Cecil? What? Am I there too? Smash Yang with a frying pan. Honey. You're a queen now. Try calling me my king instead of honey. I know, but I can't stand being so formal. Oh no, it is time for training! Let us begin training! Yeah. Honey, a king shouldn't be... Former king, do not say that. I think Yang will create a wonderful kingdom. Your Highness! Play the song about the paladin again for us. Oh, I will, but only after I finish my work. You want the castle back the way it was, right? Yeah, that's a promise, right? Hope you're watching over me, helping the people of Damcian. Caring for other people as I'd cared for you, like you said I should. Hope you and Tella are having a fine time together. Lally-ho! I said it before I'd even read it. Okay. Lally-ho! We need to repair the castle with great haste. Your Majesty, we don't have enough materials. Take apart the tanks and remove any useful pieces. There is no need to worry about war anymore. Well, you can worry a little bit. Father, I wonder how Cecil and his friends are doing. Almost forgot to tell you. Sir Cecil and Lady Rose are to become the new King and Queen of Baron. Oh my! We have been invited to the coronation ceremony. How lovely! Your Majesty, you're not helping to fix the castle at all. I'm the king. I'm the king. I do whatever I want. Now go take apart some tanks. Howdy ho! Cecil, Rosa. Kane has his helmet off. I'll bring myself to face you both. Not yet. Let's test myself as you did, Cecil, and ordeals. I will train until I have surpassed my father as a dragoon. Only then shall I return to Baron. Okay, he's taking the Ryu approach to problems. Oh! What is it? I have to see this. The moon, it's... Leaving? Okay, that would absolutely fuck up the planet if the moon did that. Okay. What's wrong, Cecil? Great disturbance in the force. I thought I heard my brother's voice. Really? I couldn't tell for sure, but forget it. I was probably saying, okay, this is going too fast. I gotta... Hey, Junior, you getting ready? It's your big day! Oh, we must have lost track of time. You can play smoochy face all you want later. Dad. Come on, Rosa. I'm not sure if... I mean, Your Majesty? She don't know what the relationship with Sid and Rosa is, but it feels like it's father and daughter. Please just call me Rosa. Well, Rosa, gotta get dressed. It's the makeup on. The bride can't keep waiting. Come on, we got all day. I'll be right there. Can't wait to see everyone again. It's been so long. Cecil, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'm gonna get married like this. I refuse to change clothes. It wasn't my imagination. I heard my brother's voice say, eat shit. So long. Stop bring the wife, Yang. Gotta smack again. Oh. Everybody wave. Alright. That was Final Fantasy IV in our Final Fantasy playthrough. Yeah, it's probably the best one so far. That's not even a contest, really. As an actual story you can follow, actual characters, you're not just having your imagination having to do a lot of work for you like the other Final Fantasies did. I can't say I never really liked the late game, oh, this was the real boss all along thing, because it never gives them enough time to shine, I feel. I do feel Golbez should have stayed as the final boss, and, you know, it turning out he's your brother and what have you, that feels very Star Warsy, you know? Luke, I am your father and so on, even though that's not what he actually says, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, it's still a good game. Quite enjoyable. It's good that the characters actually are distinct, you know, you're not having to... It's not every character can just play every role, you know, they do... You are starting to see distinct classes being applied to specific characters. I mean, they had distinct classes before, but you could largely mix and match them. Whereas obviously you didn't have the choice here. It's just Cecil was a Dark Knight, and then he was a Paladin, and Rosa was a White Mage for all intents and purposes. You know, Kain being a Dragoon, and so on. I think that is the first time we see Dragoons. No, sorry, no, it's not. Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 2 is the first time we saw Dragoons. Still, I never knew Zeramus was the final boss of this game. I knew he was a final boss. I always thought it was a spin-off or something, because I thought Golbez was the final boss of this game. And maybe that's why I'm a little annoyed that he was supplanted, because it was always in my head Golbez was the final boss of Final Fantasy 4. Turns out he wasn't. Even though I kind of feel like he should have been. Anyway, it is interesting to see someone's playing a little bit more of a role. They have a little bit more of a role in the story. While you could use summons, Final Fantasy 3 was when they started really showing up. You know, there was no real reason for why you could do it. You know, there was no... I think there's like a bookcase somewhere that somewhat explains it, but not really. But now it's kind of shown off a little bit more in the game. That there's like a literal land of summons that you pull from to summon people. Now they kind of let that go later on in the series. They stopped really referring to it. And it's just they're just unexplained. Sometimes you can summon them. Don't think too hard about it. Final Fantasy 8 again is the next one where... Or maybe it's Final Fantasy 6? Again, I haven't played 6, so 6 is probably the next one that leans into summons. So I think it's when they start being referred to as espers. Right now they're just called summons. I think that's when they start getting a name change. 7, they were summons again. 8, they became Guardian Forces. 9, they were Eidolons. I think? Yeah, Eidolons. 10, they're Aeons. 11, I never played. MMO, no idea. 12... Back to being Aeons again in 12? I think they're Eidolons again in 12. Or maybe 13. I distinctly have somebody in one of the games calls them Eidolons. And it always annoyed me because I was like, that's not how you pronounce it. Even though maybe it is, because there's only one else. It's possible that is how you pronounce it. But it always felt weird because I never pronounced it that way myself. So it must be 12 or 13 that has that. I don't remember. Then 14... I think they have a special name in 14, but I don't remember it. They just referred to as gods in 14? Possibly? Sorry, not 14, 15. 14 they're called icons, or icons. And then 16 they were also called icons. Or icons. Which actually is probably my favorite name for them. Anyway. Not a huge amount of mini-games. No mini-games, really. Was 7 the one that started the mini-game thing? Where every Final Fantasy had just a shit ton of mini-games? I think 7 maybe is the one that starts it. 7 has like a truck ton of mini-games. And from what I've seen, the remakes are even worse for mini-games. There are just hundreds of them. 8 has... not many, but it has one huge minigame, which is Triple Triad, the card game, and that's kind of enough. It's like, it spans the whole game. It could be an entire game all by itself. Final Fantasy 9 has also a card game, but it's Tetra Master, I think. It's not as good. Triple Triad's a much better game. And then 10 has tons. It also has tons of just little small things that you can do in every area. 12, I don't really remember, because 12 was kind of coming off the back of 11. It had a lot of MMO things in it. You know, fetch quests and enemy hunts and that kind of thing. 13, not really. At least not the first one. There's 3 games called Final Fantasy 13. I can't really remember if there were that many minigames. 13 was kind of bare bones. It's the first HD Final Fantasy, so they were trying to make it look really, really good, which they did. 13 looks very good and plays very well. It's just the story is not very good. And it is super linear. Now, the Final Fantasy games, as you saw, like Final Fantasy 1 and 2 are kind of linear, and 3 for the most part. 4, you could see they were starting to branch off and have some like optional stuff, optional summons, optional areas you could go to, that kind of thing. We'll see now in 5 and 6 if that changes. 7, there's a heavy amount of optional stuff. 8, same. Lots of Guardian Forces you'll never encounter unless you go out of your way to do it. Same with 9. Same after that, really. Again, I'm not sure when it starts because I haven't played 5 and 6, but I do know 7 had a lot. A lot of that was them practicing for 3D games. Because 7 would have been their first 3D game. And they were trying to see, okay, how is this going to work? How is it different to the 2D games that we've done? What can we do now that we couldn't do before? You know, how does that free us up to do lots of different things? So that's why there's just so many different weird mini games in Final Fantasy 7, because they were just seeing what they could do. What could they get away with? What could they make work? What kind of games could they maybe flesh out into something bigger, and so on. And then 8, they wanted to present a more... Because they found in 7, if you remember it, or maybe you've seen screenshots of the original and so on, the characters are just 3D chibis. So what you've seen there of Cecil, of Kane, Rydia, all of them, they're like, you know, short, giant head, small body characters. Which you've seen a lot of RPGs from this era. And they tried to translate that into 3D, and it looks kind of weird. And it looks kind of weird when it's juxtaposed with kind of realistic backgrounds. At least that's what they were going for. Because the backgrounds are painted images, not unlike Resident Evil was done at the same time. So it would just cut down on how many 3D objects they had on screen. It's only really the characters and the actual map that you're looking at isn't 3D. It's a painting. It does go 3D though when they go into combat. Everything is 3D then, but otherwise it's not. Anyway, when they got to 8, they were like, okay, we're gonna need to change the 3D models because the chibi approach doesn't really work. So that's why 8, they're meant to have more of a realistic look to them. And then 9, they went, hey, actually maybe we can make the chibi thing work. So they tried again. And it does, yeah. It works a lot better in 9 than it did in 7, certainly. And then after that, 10 hit the PS2. I think they wanted to just go all in on the more realistic stuff after that. Not that 10 is realistic exactly, but I mean, they look human. They don't look like tiny characters with giant heads anymore. Anyway, that end. Okay, that is not the end of our stream though, because as I do when we finish off these Final Fantasies, we're going to play a little bit of Theatrhythm, and we're going to play a few songs on that, just to see off Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV does have spin-offs and sequels. It has one called The After Years that I've heard is not great. We might take a look at that at some point. I need to find somewhere I can play it. Because it's not on console. So that's going to be a PC situation, and it might end up being an emulator situation as well. Do I have to... Oh, I have to press. Save complete. Your progress up to the final boss. Okay, I don't know where that's going to put me. We'll find out. Ding. Alright, that was the bestiary. That was finish the game. That's it. Okay, so the last one we didn't get, which was the pink tail. Exchange the pink tail for adamant armor. So that's the one where we need to fight the Flan princesses just until they drop a pink tail, which it has a very rare drop. I will do that off stream because there is no telling when that's actually going to happen. I am going to take a small break. get set up for our next game and also go to the bathroom. So I'll be back in just a couple of minutes and we will do a bit of teeth rhythm and then we will see off Final Fantasy IV. Right, back in a sec. Okay, back. As I said, we're just going to play a couple of. Well, we're going to play quite a few tracks actually from Final Fantasy IV. Work our way through the story, but in music form. If you haven't seen this before, at the end of other Final Fantasy games that I've done in the series, I just play some of the music, some of the well-known music from that series or from that game, and we play it through theater rhythm, however you're meant to pronounce it. Mog's birthday. Happy birthday, Mog. Alright. And Bravely Default's DLC came out for it. Okay. Back. That was the last song I was playing. Final Fantasy IV. So we'll start with the Red Wings. And the team, see down here, the team we have Cecil, Rosa, Pain, Rydia. We also have the Enterprise airship. this music played at the very beginning of the game. This is when Cecil is still a Dark Knight. He goes to Mysidia and takes their crystal. Oh, all 4 downs at the end, that's awful. Okay, this is when you come back to Baron and meet Rosa for the first time. Second guess myself on that last one. That's what messed me up. Alright, so we're not going to get a perfect on that. This is the world map music. Overworld, anyway, rather than the underworld. Music. This music we heard a lot. That's the boss we fought on the mountain before we got to Troya. One that started off as one big bomb. Bomb, is that what it was called? Something like that. And then turned into just 6 other bombs. Right, there's the Enterprise's music. don't remember when this is played. Troya, apparently. Is it Troya's music before they get attacked, maybe? Played that one before on this difficulty. He's gonna get a new record. Hey, it'll be so bad, a new record, because we haven't played it before. Okay, so the Tower of Zot is where we encounter Golbez properly for the first time. That's where we rescue Rosa. Possibly where Kane breaks his mind control. Fuck, I missed it right at the end. Damn it. Okay, so that's when we get transported inside the Giant of Babel. big mech that trying to obliterate life on Earth. This is the boss music. As you can see, I have not done well on this one, so this will be a tricky one. Only a single S rank for this one. Here's Scarmiglione. Oh, I see where I fucked up before. There's Cagnazzo. Barbarica. Scarmiglione? No. What was his name? Rubicante? Odin? think I did a little better than I did last time that I played this song. Not by much. Not by much. Still a couple of misses there in the middle. Okay, maybe by a lot. Triple S. And the battle with the four fiends, when all four of the elemental lords teamed up. They said, hey, if you guys are going to team up, we're going to team up too. Except there were 5 of us. It's close enough to the beginning that I don't mind starting it again. Just like the boss fight with the Dark Elf. Where I equipped the wrong weapon. God damn it. Lunar Whale. I'm gonna change the airship. Because we have the Lunar Whale. This is when we go back to Mysidia and we pray and the Lunar Whale comes up from the bottom of the ocean. And we use it to get to the moon. That's what it's supposed to look like. I float something at the beginning. Like it. And this was the music played when we were on the moon. Or one of the moons, it seems. Final battle against Zeramus. Got the background pretty spot on as well. Perfect chain, though. That's nice. Okay, so now we're gonna look for some of the remixes of Final Fantasy IV. Might see in this. That's Final Fantasy 1. That's 3. It's 5. It's just Theatrhythm in general. It's Tactics. It's 1. That's 1. There we go. This is an arrangement of the Red Wings. Just a song from the very beginning of the game. Too fast, man. Woof. Fuck. And I missed one right at the end as well. Wow, that one's hard. That one's hard. Yeah, double S, not surprised. I flubbed a good few of them that time. Yeah, the remixes tend to be... Remixes and covers are quite tough. That's 5, I think. That's 5. That's 3. That's 7. That's 10. I don't know what this is. I think it's just a medley. Yeah, it's a medley. 7. Okay, that's them. Record Keeper might have some. That's 1. That's 5. That's 6. 7. 8. 13. 15. Type 0. Mobius, I think, is all unique music. Strangers of Paradise. That's 5. That's 3. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 7. That's 7. No, that's 9, rather. That's 10. 11. Never heard it. 13. 14. 14. Is he 2, I think. And then these are all DLCs and stuff. Okay, so the last one we're going to play then is the movie music. So this basically retells the whole game in cutscenes and just snippets from the game, played to the theme of love, which is Rose's theme. This will be our last one. Obviously, it's using screen grabs from the original game, the original version, not the Pixel remaster. This is what it really looked like. All right, that'll be it then. We'll leave. Yeah, we'll leave the table left to play. Sure, why not? Anyway, that's it for Final Fantasy IV. Anyway, Final Fantasy IV. The After Years, I think it's what it's actually called, which is not a great name for a DLC, but whatever. We'll see if I can get it working. It definitely won't be the next Final Fantasy we play. The next one we play will be 5. We'll give Final Fantasy 5 a go. Maybe we'll start it next week. I'm not sure. There's a couple of other Let's Plays I do want to get in the meantime. We'll see. We might just roll straight into it. Anyway, I will do all that grinding, as I mentioned, off stream. Otherwise, thanks for keeping me company. I need to figure out what the hell's going on with OBS and why it's running so slow. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, because it's quite annoying. Not sure what would be causing it. I'm kind of hoping it didn't come out in the video, but I imagine it did. Anyway, not great. Hopefully I'll be able to sort that before next time we do a proper game. I don't think it'll be an issue for the news tomorrow. Anyway, speaking of, that's it for me for this evening. Tomorrow I'll be back with the weekly news recap the middle of the day as we go over what's going on in the video game industry and so on. And then eventually we'll get around to Final Fantasy 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to keep going. Anyway, thanks for keeping me company. If you want to catch up on all of those entries in Final Fantasy 4 or 3 or 2 or 1, you can find all of them on YouTube. YouTube channel over there, youtube.com/Doomtrain, /@Doomtrain5, because YouTube decides to fuck with things. Although, if you do /Doomtrain5, you'll still get there. Anyway, if you're on YouTube, though, you can watch this live if you prefer twitch.tv/Doomtrain5. Right, I'm gonna head off. Have a good rest of your evening, and hopefully see you tomorrow for the news. I'm gonna go troubleshoot OBS. Right, have a good one.